Legitness! So this video is going to be an analysis of the gameplay demo from Ubisoft's Watch Dogs 2 at E3 2016, and I am currently, it's not going to be out, but in a few seconds you guys are going to see it and my analysis of it. But right now when I'm recording this, it's not actually out, and I don't know why I should explain that. I should just be all certain about it, but you know how it happens. So enjoy the analysis, and if you notice anything that I failed to notice, be sure to go ahead and let me know and leave a timestamp so I can take a look and be like, oh shit, that's pretty cool, and sort of understand what you guys are talking about, because I really want to get into what the comment section says about some of this stuff, because it seems really interesting. So let's get into the analysis.
Your freedoms can only be protected if democracy thrives. The corporate interests are rigging the elections. Your elections. Your favorite social media giant, Invite, knows everything about you. And they're manipulating your feed to tailor your opinion to their interests.
So basically what they're trying to say is that the media giant Invite, the social media giant, sorry, is basically trying to manipulate the population through social media by tailoring their thoughts to make them think and feel the same way that the people at the top do, which is sort of getting rid of freedom in a way.
They are fooling you into voting for their puppet, Congressman Mark Russ. Invite wields the single most powerful population control tool ever created. Defend democracy. Help us tear down Invite. Lend us your processing power by downloading our app and together.
So a part of the game's story is probably going to revolve around defeating Invite, this massive evil corporation of sorts.
We will expose Congressman Russ. Join us.
I reckon join us is going to be a major thing in the game. Like, they're going to say join us quite a lot. It's going to be on the back cover of the case, I can tell you that now. So I'm assuming that's going to be a thing, and I can 110% guarantee that it will be a thing. It'll be on the back cover, and I reckon it's going to be milked like I make my own luck in Assassin's Creed Rogue in this game, so who knows what's going to happen.
We are DedSec.
Promotional work for this game seems to be showing a lot of dogs. I don't know if that symbolises the game's name or what, but it's very interesting. Looks like there are more dogs fighting there. So this is showing off a hack to create a distraction, which is to create this person to run away from where they are because their car's moving off in a fast pace. This shows the player interacting with someone else. I don't know if they're a person or if they're an NPC, but I don't know. That's kind of pointless, to be honest.
We just promised to leave the lid open on Invite.
And we'll deliver. Have faith, sister.
Okay, Marcus sounds like a stoner.
Sure, if we can find evidence that Invite's manipulating social media to help.
Wrench, where you at, man?
Scouting Congressman Dipshit's apartment from the Roof store. Oh, we fucked up his fundraiser. Almost everyone's gone. Come on, get over here.
Okay, people, this is strictly by the book. Don't paint outside the lines and stay frosty.
Fuck you. Just get in there and find some rusty nails to crucify thrust to the social media cross.
On my way.
This bit shows us that we can review our objective through our phone, which is very interesting, so we can actually see our objective not on the screen.
You can see the whole city from here.
Whole lot of people out there, man. Whole lot of people.
Now, I reckon there's going to be a little bit of chemistry between Marcus and Wrench here. Now, Wrench seems to have got some facial scarring under that mask, I reckon. I am reckoning. The thing that you can see above his mask between his hood and his mask is obviously a tattoo, but I think he's going to have some scars.
Yeah, getting screwed.
You don't even feel it. It's just numb.
It's fucked up.
Everything down to the way that his lips are moving is telling me that Marcus Holloway is no older than 23. He could be 24 or 25 at max, but he's no older than 25. I'll change that, so he's a young man, so he's going to be faster and more skilled.
I know it's gonna be a hell of a fight turning them back into people.
Fucking A, man.
So here we have this Marcus and Wrench fellow showing their charisma, and I reckon that they're going to expand on that quite a bit.
Okay, dude. You find the evidence, and I'll mount our exit strategy.
So here we see how the drone can be used to sort of provide surveillance of areas from the outside of say a penthouse like this one, where you can sort of look in through the windows and fly around and get a good view of where you're trying to infiltrate before you actually begin the infiltration process.
Armed help in there. Something's definitely up. They're scrubbing the evidence.
Get us access, Marcus, before it all gets wiped.
I'll get you inside the system. Once I do, you use the botnet to brute force your way in and download everything you can.
But once you start downloading, they'll know you're inside.
It wouldn't be a party if they didn't. And I've got a surprise for them.
So here we can see that Marcus clearly enjoys doing what he does, meaning that he's going to have a more fun side to it. And we also get to see that he's also teaming up with these two other people, so there's going to be a lot more teamwork, and he's not going to be a lone wolf like Aiden, and he's going to enjoy doing what he does as well, which is fun.
Where are we on wiping the Congressman's cloud?
That's done, but there's a team at Invite scrubbing the backups, too.
They're good at this?
They're the best computer forensics team we have. You pay top dollar, you get top talent.
That's what I want to hear.
So at this point music is playing, it's copyrighted, but we're going to watch this bit now where Marcus is actually physically infiltrating the location where he is sort of meant to be. So basically what we are seeing is we're seeing him sort of sneak past people and go all stealthy in so he can actually do what he needs to do, because as you can imagine this is going to be one of those missions where if you get detected on the way in there is no succeeding. So he's got to sort of sneak past guards and security. So, I mean, security guards is such an Assassin's Creed term for this sort of thing, so of course I mean security. So he sees these two people here, like, who are sort of waiting and standing around, and he has a certain device that he can use to attract them away from their position, where he can then stun the one who goes to look at it while he takes down the other one, which we will see in just a moment. So he throws the device away from him towards where he wants to attract the person to. It makes a noise, the person goes towards it to investigate. They get electrified just as the other person gets taken down by Marcus Holloway in a very stealthy action that is really swift as well, to show that he's a stealthy character and he can do stealth, and tactics mean everything in this. And confusing your enemy is the best way to get past them, especially in the most impossible of situations. Also locking doors or whatever he's doing there. I don't know what he's doing there, actually. He's also able to use his buggy to sort of get closer to the thing, so what he does is he deploys his buggy to get closer to the device in question, where he will sort of R2D2 it, so he uses it to hop over. It's a bit loud to start off with, and then he moves very slowly when around opponents to avoid being detected. Opponents, enemies, so he does it to avoid being detected. So he moves towards his location, where he then infiltrates the thing by plugging it in with the drone, and then the drone like vanished. Then I don't know what he does with the drone. I think he just leaves it there, and then he gets seen as he's downloading the data to steal it, which is a very interesting way to do things. And then they all know that something's going down and that something's happening. They don't know exactly what, but they know someone's infiltrated the place and it's doing something that they don't want to happen. So basically Marcus goes in and uses his ball thing, his testicles, to knock one of those people out. And then he uses his taser to take someone down. And then this is completely non-lethal. He uses a gun to break the window, then he runs out, and he seems to use his taser on every enemy. He doesn't seem to be lethal in any way whatsoever, so Marcus is a very non-lethal character depending on how you want to play him. I'm sure he can be lethal, but this gameplay shows that you don't actually have to kill anyone, which is the way that I like it. Especially given that it needs to be realistic because it's a modern game, so I really like that. And then he hacks the car and has it drive out the fucking window, and then he uploads an image with middle fingers up on the screen, which is just brilliant. And guess what, everybody? That plays more copyrighted music, so we've got to actually mute the audio again. And then Marcus makes his escape, he runs out, he uses his parkour skills to climb over that thing, and it looks really nice, and then he uses it to jump over there. He then uses it to get over this bit here where he jumps, and then he grabs hold of a zipline thing with his testicle things, and then he slides away, which is a very nice, swift escape.
Holy fuck, this is awesome.
You can move your guys later, man. Because we are just getting started.
So that demo wasn't as impressive as I expected, however we did see some very interesting things and we saw Marcus in action. We actually had to hear Marcus's voice, and I'm looking forward to seeing more from Watch Dogs 2. Comment down below anything that you've noticed. Thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead and like, subscribe, share, comment. Sorry if you hear any clicking in the background, I for some reason cannot get rid of this in my voice every time I speak low, and I have to because it's quite late and I don't want to wake anyone up. I wanted to get this video out as quick as possible. I keep struggling to speak without that here in the background, and it's really annoying me as well, so if it annoys you, I hope you remain vigilant because it really annoys me as well, and I'm extremely sorry about that. But thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead and like, subscribe, share, comment, and I'll see you all in the next one in another video. So yeah,